Thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Stephanie, and I'm very excited to be here with you guys today. My job simply is to explain this information today and show you this incredible platform. So, what I recommend is since this is going to be about a 25-minute call, I'm going to go as fast as I can, but try your best to get yourself into a quiet location so that you can take notes, put your phone on Do Not Disturb, just so that we can get the most out of our time together, okay? Now, today I'm going to be talking about our platform called INNOVA, and we're going to cover things like Forex, cryptocurrency, stocks, scanners, trading, marketing, basically all these different avenues that you can make money online. Okay. And just a little bit about me, just so that we are not strangers. My name is Stephanie. I am a mama, and I've always had a little bit of an entrepreneurial heart. I've worked solely online for the last 10 years, but before that, I have always had like two or three jobs. And then I also owned a brick and mortar store. It was a dog daycare, you guys. It was so much fun, but I actually worked around the clock. I'm talking like 12, 16, 18 hours a day. And there were days that I didn't even go home. I just slept there. I had a little bed there and everything just because it didn't make sense for me to commute back and forth. Um, and then it wasn't until I found out that I was going to have a baby that I realized I got to figure out something to do because I couldn't bring a baby into that situation. I wouldn't be able to work as much, and there's just so much uncertainty, right? So that's when I started looking for ways to make money online. Okay, but I want you to understand this, you guys. Today, my job is not to sell you on anything. I am just here to simply explain some free information. Okay, and whatever you choose to do with that is up to you. Okay, all I ask is that you pay attention, you focus, you have an open mind, and at the end, you can decide whether or not this opportunity is for you. Okay. So let's jump into it, you guys. Quick disclaimer though, okay? So some people make a lot of money doing this, some people make a little money doing this, and some people lose money, right? It's all depending on your own efforts. Just like a gym membership. You can buy a gym membership, but if you're not going to the gym, you're not, dialing in your nutrition, you're not going to see results, right? You're going to remain the same. And this is the same thing. If you're not plugging into classes, if you're not asking questions, if you're not, following the trade alerts, well, you might not see the results that you want, right? Okay. But here we are, guys. At the end of the day, we are an educational platform. Okay. We help people trade and learn how to make money in the financial markets, but we do not manage people's investments. We do not take money for you and trade for you, and we do not give financial advice. Okay. We're not a securities. We are purely education, and we're helping that average person really bridge the gap and speed up their learning curve. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at what's happening in the economy. I mean, you're living in it. You guys know what is happening, right? Like ever since, think about like during the pandemic, we saw millions of people lose their job, right? Like a lot of things were happening. It was chaos. Inflation went higher, the cost of living went higher. It skyrocketed and it never came back, right? A lot of people are getting hurt. And then add on to that, you guys, what's going on now? Well, CNBC is saying that our AI will replace half of all jobs in the next decade, and Elon Musk went as far as to say AI will take all of our jobs, right? So, you guys, you guys have seen it though, right? Like if you go to a restaurant, there's like robot waitresses, at robot cashiers, right? They don't need people anymore. I've even seen like footage of drones fighting fires in Asia, which I mean, it makes sense, right? Why would you lose a human life when you can just use a machine, right? I don't know if you guys saw that big list that came out last week of all these companies doing layoffs, right? Like Amazon, like huge, just because they can replace all these workers with robots. So if there was ever a time to buckle in and learn a high income skill that cannot be taken away from you, it's now, right? It's now. And I really believe that everyone should have a plan B before you need one, right? All right, so let's talk about Innova and what we have here, you guys. Because what if there was an academy that could teach you how to create income streams online? And what if there were apps that could assist your trading journey in the Forex, crypto, and indices market? And travel. What if there was a discount platform that could allow you to travel more for less? Now, these are the three pillars we're really going to cover today. And the company making it all happen, you guys, is called Innova. So, who are we? We are a digital learning company. We launched last year in 2024. And you guys, already we have over 20,000 customers in across 50 different countries. This truly is a global company and a global business. We have 20 plus expert educators, you guys, and these guys have decades of experience in between them, right? And we already have multiple offices globally. We have one in Dubai. We just opened one up in Japan just a few months ago. And not last but not least, you guys, we are fully registered and compliant. This is so important when you're looking at a company, just to make sure that they are fully legal. And we made sure that this is something that we were on top of, just so that it's a safe space for us to operate and for our customers, right? Okay, so we're all here because people are interested in trading, and maybe you don't understand really the mechanics of it or how it works, right? But trading is really the buying and selling of stocks, bonds, or currencies for profit. So the biggest financial market in the world is Forex, right? The foreign exchange market. And here you can profit from currency price movements and exchange rates, right? Changes. So currencies are fluctuating up and down all day long. And if you see where it's going correctly, you can profit. So examples include gold versus USD, Canadian dollar versus JPY, and many more, right? The market is massive, you guys, over 6 trillion in trading volume per day. The market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, you guys, and there's 10 million people trading Forex every single day, right? It's huge. And not only are people doing it, large institutions like your own bank, they're also trading Forex, okay? So the second market is digital currency, aka cryptocurrency, right? We've all heard of that. This is a global marketplace for coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and it's open 24/7. So you can even trade on weekends, which is nice for those people that only have time on the weekends, right? And the third area is stocks and indices. So instead of trading individual stocks, you can trade groups of them, right? Like the US 30, S&P 500, NASDAQ, right? And really, the concept of trading is this, right? Instead of leaving your money in a bank growing like I think 0.01% sometimes they give you an interest a year. What if you learn the skill of trading and you did what your bank is doing? Compound your account by 5, 10, 20% a month, right? You'd have your money working for you instead of you only working for money, right? Now, here's the reality, you guys. Yes, people can make money trading, but a large majority lose money. And why? Because they lack the right education, right? They're gambling, they're following the wrong advice. They just found somebody off TikTok and just followed what they were doing, and they're not using the right tools, right? So that is why we built these digital products that help the average person succeed, okay? Now, our first product is courses. So we've hired expert educators with decades of experience under their belt, and some have even earned 7 or 8 figures in profits. Okay, so they know what they're talking about, they know what they're doing, and these are people with track records and proven results. Okay, so inside the academy, you're going to find courses on everything from risk management to just the very basics and very beginning. And this is really designed for people who want to become independent traders, or at the very least are super new and they actually want to learn from the ground up, okay? But this is for people who want to eventually read the charts, analyze markets, get into their own trade, and just understand what is going on and what the educators are saying. And you guys know what that I love these courses because each of these, it's like 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 8 minutes. They're very bite-sized and digestible, okay? So like personally for me, that makes it a lot easier for learning other than just listening to a 5-hour course, right? So you can just take it bite-sized and kind of go at your own pace. The second area, the product that we have is our daily classes. Okay, so every day we have live classes with our educators. Okay, so you can learn directly with them and you can watch them mark up their charts. You can ask them questions like, "Hey, how come you chose this area?" or "What does this mean?" And you can really get that personalized mentorship. It's very hands-on guidance to fast track your success. Okay, and thousands of people join these sessions daily. And when I started hopping on these classes, that's when my skills really started to excel because, you know, I mean, I've tried to learn from YouTube before and it came up where I had questions and I couldn't ask anybody and I was never able to fully grasp it. But here, you just ask the questions and they will answer it live for you. Another really, really cool thing too is while we're on these live sessions, you guys, sometimes we've been able to catch live trades with them. And so we all enter as a class the same trade as the educator. And it's very, very cool to do it together. Okay, so next is our trade alert. So my personal favorite. So really there's two types of traders, you guys. There's number one is that like independent trader. They don't mind analyzing the charts. They like get it. They don't mind spending a little bit of time in front of the computer, right? And then you have number two, people who are busy. They want to trade. They don't have time to sit in front of the computer, or just people that are in the beginning stages, right? And you want to earn while you're learning. This is fantastic for that. We have those trade alerts for those people. And through our web-based app, you guys, the educators will actually send out the exact same trades that they are actually going to as well. And they show you your entry price, your take profit points, where you should put your stop loss, and they'll continue to update you throughout the trade. And you just get it as like a little text to your phone. It's super simple, right? And you guys, like once you learn how to enter in a trade, it only takes about 8 seconds on average to enter a trade. So you can kind of just go on about your day. Okay. So this is fantastic for everybody, really, right? Okay, so last but not least, we just launched this in scanner. Okay, so this is truly like my favorite product. Okay, what the scanner does is it just spots opportunities in the market for you faster. Okay, so you don't have to stare at the charts all day. It'll save you time. It sends instant alerts to your phone or on your chart, just like this. It literally looks like this. You'll see a buy and a sell. Okay, and it makes trading just so much simpler. And you, for the experienced trader, it actually gives you like you can set it up so that it gives you a lot of information. And it also will just confirm what your analysis will say, right? So you guys, it's super simple. You just connect it to your TradingView account and then you just start getting these alerts, okay? And that's that. It's so simple, you guys. It's efficient, accurate, and it saves a lot of time. Okay, so now, you guys, I really want to show you our community and some wins from this week. I will preface this by saying that past profits do not guarantee future results, okay? So let me just, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, guys, so this is our Royal Family trading group on Facebook. If you haven't been added to it yet, please, ask that person that sent you this video, say, I want to join that Facebook group and I just want to see the results. I want to see what people are up to. I want to ask them questions, okay? So I'm just going to go through some of the things that, people have been saying. So Chris, he's from Hawaii, and he said, I've been applying what I learned from Sunny and Roger, and the results have been amazing. Knowledge plus in scanner is so powerful. Amen to that. Okay, so you can see he just posted his results. Kathy from Vancouver, she's a busy mom of three. She actually owns several businesses, and she deposited $500, got it up to $4,100, and she withdrew $2,500. Okay. Yeah, so thanks to the education, I've been able to understand the market and read the charts on my own. In 3 weeks, I turned $500 into $4,100. Never going back, for sure. Again, Chris, consistent trades using the scanner earned $2,500 this week so far. Thank you. So you can go on and just like dig through this page, you guys. Perfect, you guys. So like you see, our community is so supportive of each other, and people are really winning here. And you guys, I just wanted to take this time. I wanted to call on one of my friends to come in and just share her results with you. And she's actually the one that I saw, posting about it and trading, and she has 5 kids, you guys. She has 5 kids. So I knew that, if she can do it, I can do it, right? If it's possible for her, it's possible for me, and it's possible for you. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to my friend Maria, and she's going to share her experience with you. Take it away, Maria.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me on this call. Hi, everyone. My name is Maria. I'm a mom of five. I'm from Vancouver, BC. And I joined INNOVA about 11 and a half months ago. When I first joined, I was actually pregnant, about to give birth to my fifth baby. At that time, I was looking for ways to make money online. And I've actually tried a whole bunch of different things. I tried all the online stuff, Amazon FBA, digital marketing, drop shipping, all the things that are available. I probably tried it. And everything that I tried, even though there's like a million ways to make money online, everything just really required too much time, too much effort, too much energy that I just didn't have, especially with 5 kids, right? And so when I came across trading, it was a skill that I always wanted to learn anyways. But the person that brought me on board, I trusted her and I saw her having success, and she was also a mom, a businesswoman. And so I gave it a shot about 11 and a half months ago, and I'm so glad that I did. I remember when I first got started, again, I had no experience, right? But when I first got started, like my goal was just to make $25 a day, $25, $50 a day, right? That happened really quickly. And then I quickly scaled it to like $100 a day. And then I started making a few $100 a day. And then I started making four figures a day. And it's just been such an amazing experience. And I'm really glad that I gave it a chance, because with the education platform that they have and with the mentorship and with the guidance, I feel like that's what really sped up my learning curve. Whereas, like, if I were to do this on my own, YouTube, Google, researching all of the stuff on my own, it would have taken me decades. What's unique about the platform is that you can earn while learning. I'm not an expert. Like 11 months in, I'm still not an expert. I'm still learning every single day. But the cool thing is that I'm earning while I'm learning too, right? And so if you're on this call and you see potential in this, but you're not sure if you can do this, my biggest tip for you is just to give it a shot. You just never know where it can take you, right? But yesterday, with a combination of our scanning tools and some trade alerts from our mentors and educators, I was able to make $2,500 USD, and that was roughly about $3,500 Canadian, $3,500 Canadian in one day. And it was like in maybe total of 4 hours throughout my day. But I realized that I just literally made someone's full-time income in a day, like in 4 hours total. And like that to me is like I'm still mind blown about that, right? But anyways, that's just a little bit about me. Thank you again so much for having me on this call, and I really hope to see some of you in our community. I'll pass it over to you, Steph.
It truly is amazing. All right. But again, let me remind you guys, past profits don't guarantee future results. And why everyone's outcome is going to be different is because, account balances, whatever you start with, is going to be different, right? Your risk tolerance is going to be different. Strategies are going to be different. Your own decisions when you want to get in and get out of a trade, that's going to be different, right? So no two traders will ever have identical results. This is not a get rich quick scheme. Yes, you can make money quickly, but you have to use proper risk management, okay? And we will teach you a lot about that, okay? Okay, so last but not least, we have our travel product. Okay, guys, did you know this? Because I did not know this, but Expedia owns over 90% of travel websites, you guys. And they often mark up the prices by 25 to 40%, right? Because they have a monopoly. So the prices that you get when you're like searching different sites, they're very similar for this reason, okay? And because of something called rate parity rules, these public websites aren't allowed to show the lower prices. So that's why you're not going to get too much of a difference wherever you go, right? But private travel membership clubs like ours, we're not bound by those rules. So we can actually show the true wholesale travel rates for the same hotels, flights, cruises, right? But cheaper. So here, you guys, I'm just going to show you. We actually looked up a Hilton Hawaii hotel with our in travel site. You guys, look at this. Priceline, Agoda, Expedia, hotels.com, all around the same price, right? But get this, with our in travel, $144, down from 788. That's like an 80% discount, you guys. Like that's pretty crazy. This one as well, right? This one, um, you know, it went from over a thousand to $368. Like it's pretty crazy. Like even if you were to use this product once a year with your family, you're gonna save hundreds of dollars. Okay, so it's so worth it. I love this because, like I told you guys, I love to travel. So I've really been loving this site as well. Okay. So we've gone through the products, guys. We covered the trading, the education, the tools that we have, and travel. And so what does it cost to be a member? I know you're wondering. Okay, so I'm going to go through our most popular package first, and that is our all-in package. Okay, over here at $18.98. This is a one-time fee. And this package includes the courses, the live classes, the trade alerts, the travel discounts, and that trading scanner as well. Okay. Not to mention, it's not in this presentation, but we are also launching a brand new market scalper tool. Same thing, it will give you trade alerts, and that's going to be available as well with the all in. So, That, and then it's $97 a month after that, okay? Now, the next one down is our Select, which is starts at 11.98. That again, that's a one-time fee, and it includes everything except for the trading scanner, okay? And again, it is $97 a month. Now, if you're like, okay, well, I want the Select, but I really want that scanner, you can add it on for an extra $99 a month. But honestly, you guys, then you're almost paying $200 a month. And if you just got the all in, it'll save you about $400 in that first year compared to just getting the all in, okay? Now, we also have something called a starter package. And this package includes the courses and the live classes. And the monthly is $97 as well. Okay. And honestly, just you get in where you fit in. You can always upgrade. If you want to upgrade later, you can. You pay the difference. The choice is yours. Okay. There's no pressure from any of us. But I want to ask you, if price is an issue, I want you to be real with yourself and I want you to ask yourself, well, how long do you want to be in that position for, right? Just being real. And if that price is an issue for you, I want to show you one more thing before we wrap up, okay? And that is our optional affiliate program. Okay, now you guys, what if you could simply earn a commission for promoting our products, right? This is the same thing. Like, when you refer someone to Uber, right, and they use your code, what do you get? You get some free rides, right? So this is the exact same thing. Like, you guys, if you just want to be a customer, you just want to learn how to trade, that's totally fine. But for the entrepreneurs on here or the people that want an extra stream of income, it's just affiliate marketing. Just tell your friends. Tell your friends about it and you get paid, right? So you guys know, like most companies, they spend billions on ads, right? To get new customers. Anywhere you turn on YouTube, you turn on Netflix, Instagram, like you're being bombarded with ads, but we don't do that, okay? Innova, what they do is they pay you. So if you're telling friends and you're getting friends to come into this platform and trade with you, they're going to pay you for that, right? Like how cool is that? And the thing is, naturally we love to tell people, our friends, about things that we love, right? Anytime you try something new and you love it, a new restaurant, a new movie, you tell your friends, and that's exactly how it works, right? So every time you bring a friend in, you're going to get a referral fee, a referral payment, right? So anywhere from $22, guys, to $190 just for getting your friends in. And there's no limit to how many customers you can bring in, right? Now, let's say, your customer base is growing, you're loving sharing Innova, and the people that you brought in as well, they have friends and they also want to share with their friends and get paid, right? Well, as you grow into a bigger group, you can actually tap into the monthly residual bonuses. So anywhere from 200, $5,000, we have people making in our team 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 a month, just for sharing the business, you guys. Now, I'm not going to go too far into this, but if this is something that you're interested in, please just ask the person that sent you this video, be like, can I know a little bit more about that residual? Because like it looks really good and it is, okay? Okay, so for example, if you wanted to make an extra $200 a month and you referred two friends and they both got the all-in package, you would get, because we're getting commission for bringing your friends in, two times 190 plus $200. Okay, so that is about 580 USD. So if you're from Canada, that's like over $800, right? Same thing here. If you refer four friends and they all get the all-in package, you're getting four times 190 plus a $500 bonus equals $1,200, 1260 USD, which is, you guys, over $1,700 Canadian for referring four friends. And it just continues to go on like that. And here's the thing, you don't have to refer all four. You can refer two and they both refer one as well. And then you're going to get that bonus. Okay. So I'm not going to complicate you with this too much, but if this is something that you want to learn more about, just ask. Just ask. Hey, there's other ways that we get paid as well. Okay, last but not least, you guys, as an affiliate, our company will reward us with luxury trips, okay? So we just had a retreat in Dubai with over 50 people, you guys, and coming up we have a Caribbean cruise leaving out of Miami. So they really do spoil us here, you guys. And the best part is you're in business for yourself, but you're never going to be by yourself. We have group chats, live events, webinar classes, customer support, and of course you have us, right? You have us, the mentorship, and everything that you need to succeed, okay? Okay, so let's chat about it. Is this the opportunity that you've been praying for? You know what? When I first got introduced to Innova, I will be very transparent. I was not in the best season of life, you guys. I was not happy with where I was financially or anything, to be honest. I was actually at the point where I was ready to tap out. I felt so burnt out. I had tried everything. And I'll be honest, guys, I've actually tried trading before. I always have wanted to learn because, like I told you guys, like I'm a single mom of two. I homeschool and I love to travel. Like I live to travel. And trading for me was that holy grail, right? It was flexible. You can do it from anywhere. It's high income and it would leave me with a lot of time with my family still, right? So, that's why I've actually tried several different platforms, tried them all for you guys. I have, not only that, but I've hired mentors, I've bought courses, I've done YouTube. I've really, really wanted to learn trading for all these reasons. Um, but, I couldn't grasp it when I had gone and tried elsewhere. But trading kind of came back into my view, Innova came back into my view because I had some friends who were actually, winning. And I talked to them and they have more kids than I do, okay? Real moms, real parents, real people with, that could have had a lot of excuses and they were actually making pretty good money. And so when I had talked to them, and they were telling me like how wonderful Innova was, and I was a little bit skeptical, but I realized like, hey, nothing changes if nothing changes, right? Like I was at this place in my life. Can I give this one last shot? And can I lock in, give myself 6 months, pay attention, go to the classes, again, utilize the membership, and, you know, can I learn this? Can I do this for real? Can I be profitable? So I just made a decision, you guys. I said 6 months, lock in. And that's exactly what I did, you guys. And I am so happy to actually, tell you guys that I am profitable. I do know how to analyze a chart. I can go into a trade myself. It feels so good. But you just got to lock in, right? You just got to make that decision of just like, okay, I'm going to do it and I'm going to actually put some effort into it. Okay, but because that's what I did. And it changed everything for me, you guys. So, I really hope that if you're not satisfied with where you are or you just want a plan B, don't just wait for that perfect timing because your 6 months can start the moment that you say yes, okay? And if you focus like I did, your life can look so different on the other side of that decision in just a few months, okay? So, last question, guys. Are you in or are you in? So at the end of a presentation like this, people really usually fall into one of three categories. Okay. So option one, hey, I like what I see. I want to learn how to trade. Perfect. Let the person that got you this video, let them know, hey, I want to be a number one. I just want to learn how to trade. Okay. Number two, maybe you'll want to use the products. Maybe you'll learn trading down the road, but you saw that residual income and you want to tap into, a few extra $100, few extra $1,000, a few extra six figures a month, right? And some people that would be interested in this. Then you text your friend number two. I want to be an affiliate. I see this business. I see the comp plan. It works for me. It makes sense. It's simple. Or your option three, you're like, I'm all in, baby. I'm all in. I want to learn how to trade. I want to learn this skill, but I know a lot of people that are gonna want to need this. And I want to go all in. I want to build a business around this as well. So if that is you, you just text your friend number three, say, I want to go all in, and we will set up a special game plan call for you to help you get a fast start. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, thank you for spending the time with me. I really do appreciate it. I cannot wait to see you in the group chats, and I hope that this is your day one out of your 6 months. Take care, guys.